One man said no. This isn't a story about weapons. It's not about politics. It's about a button that, if pressed, would have launched the largest nuclear arsenal on the planet toward the United States. And about the man who looked at the button, looked at the screen, and decided, against every rule, against every protocol, against every bit of training, that the machine was wrong. September 26, 1983. If you're watching this video, it's partly because Stanislav Petrov disobeyed an order that night. One officer, one decision, the entire world in the balance. 1983. The Cold War wasn't cold at all. It was a bonfire held in check by fear. Two superpowers, each with enough missiles to destroy the other several times over. The logic was simple and terrifying. If one side launches, the other launches back. Both die. Nobody wins. The doctrine had a name: mutually assured destruction. The Americans used the acronym MAD. In English, MAD also means insane. Nobody laughed. To ensure retaliation was fast enough, the Soviet Union built the OCO system, a set of satellites monitoring American missile silos 24 hours a day. If OCO detected a launch, the alert went straight to a secret bunker near Moscow, Serpukhov 15. And on the night shift of September 26th, the officer in charge of that bunker was Stanislav Petrov. 12 to 14 a.m. The screen lit up red. The OCO system had detected the launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile from an American base. The alert blinked on screen. Launch. Sirens. Red lights. The protocol was clear. Petrov was supposed to confirm the alert to higher command. Command would assess, and if confirmed, immediate retaliation. Hundreds of Soviet missiles in the air within minutes. But Petrov hesitated. Something didn't make sense. One missile? If the United States truly wanted to attack the Soviet Union, they wouldn't send one missile. They'd send hundreds. While he thought, the screen changed. 2 missiles. Then 3, then 4, then 5. 5 American missiles supposedly in the air, flying toward the Soviet Union. Estimated flight time, 15 to 20 minutes. With every second Petrov didn't report, the reaction window shrank, and the entire room was looking at him. Petrov wasn't a career military man. He was an engineer. He'd helped build the very system that was now screaming in his face. And precisely because he knew the system, he doubted it. 3 things didn't add up. First, the number of missiles was too low. A real attack would come in hundreds, not 5. Second, ground radar, a second layer of verification, confirmed nothing. Satellites said attack. Radar said clear sky. Third, the OCO system was new. It had been operational for months. Bugs were possible. Bugs were expected. Petrov picked up the phone. He reported to command that it was a false alarm. He wasn't sure. He had no proof. He had an intuition built on engineering. 3 inconsistencies and 23 minutes before the first missile, if it existed, would hit Soviet soil. If he was wrong, the Soviet Union wouldn't have time to respond. The investigation took weeks, and the cause was almost comical. The OCO satellites used infrared sensors to detect the heat from missile launches. That night, a rare alignment occurred. Sunlight reflected off the upper edge of high-altitude clouds directly above an American missile base. The sensor interpreted that glare as propulsion flame. 5 reflections, 5 missiles. It wasn't an attack. It was the sun, and an algorithm that didn't know the difference. Petrov was right. The system was wrong. And between the instinct of an engineer and the certainty of a machine, the world existed by a thread of light reflected off a cloud. And what was Stanislav Petrov's reward? None. He was reprimanded. The justification, the duty log from that night was incomplete. Petrov had been too busy preventing a nuclear war to fill out the paperwork correctly. The Soviet Union couldn't commend him, because commending him would mean publicly admitting the OCO system had failed, and admitting the system failed would mean admitting the Soviet nuclear shield had a hole in it. Petrov was transferred to a lesser post. He retired early. He lived in a modest apartment on the outskirts of Moscow. The world only learned his story in 1998, when documents were declassified. He died in 2017 at 77 years old, alone.